So the next thing to happen on Friday Night SmackDown, we see the undisputed WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns and the undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions Jimmy and Jay the Usos come out. The whole bloodline comes out to the ring, and yeah, Roman starts talking about, I guess, a few things to talk about. He wants to talk about Brock Lesnar as the first thing, and he says, Paul Heyman ain't here tonight because he got hit with the F5 through the announce table. So he's sitting at home, injured and stuff. But he told the wise man to get well soon. So yeah, that's what he said, because nobody, when somebody gets hit with the F5 through the announce table, they go straight to the hospital. So yeah, that's what Roman said. He says, get well soon, wise man. So yeah, that's what he said there. And then we see Roman started talking, and then Drew McIntyre comes out interrupting him, and McIntyre actually called Roman Reigns the tribal queef. Yeah, that's what he called Roman Reigns. And he starts talking about how he can't wait to get his hands on Roman Reigns. He was walking down the ramp, by the way. He never made it to the ring. But yeah, he was walking down the ramp, and he says he can't wait to get his hands on Roman Reigns and become the new undisputed WWE Universal Champion at Clash of the Castle. That's what he was saying. But then all of a sudden, while he was talking, he gets interrupted, and we hear this theme song going off, and the TV screen goes black and white, and then all of a sudden we see a woman up on the ramp. And then all of a sudden, we see Drew McIntyre get attacked from behind, and it was Karrion Kross. So yeah, Karrion Kross and Scarlett has made their return back to WWE. Karrion Kross got hair on his head now, so yeah, he's not bald no more. He got hair on the top of his head. He came back, and thank God he ain't wearing the stupid shit he was wearing before he got released. But yeah, he was beating down Drew McIntyre, and then starts slamming his head against the steel steps, and then lays out Drew McIntyre. So yeah, that's what happened there. And then he starts staring at the bloodline, and then we see Scarlett grab the hourglass, puts it in the ring, and then pretty much giving a signal to Roman Reigns that his time is ticking. So yeah, great stuff. It was great to see Karrion Kross make his return back to the WWE. I know he's going to do very well after coming back. It looks like he's going to jump in a feud with Drew McIntyre. They'll probably have a match at the next pay-per-view after Clash of the Castle, because that's where Drew will be taking on Roman. But yeah, Karrion Kross got thrown into the main event story pretty much, and I see some people very happy about that, and then I see a lot of them, pretty mad about it too. And I don't know why a lot of people's mad about it. Now, I know he's not the best in the ring and all that stuff, but he's still pretty good. And even though he ain't thrown in he's in the story, in the main event story, but he's going to be feuding with Drew McIntyre first. And nobody can't say that Roman's going to lose the title to Karrion Kross in 2 months or something like that. I doubt that's going to happen. But Roman's going to eventually need some more people to face if he's going to be champion all the way up to WrestleMania. Because it looks like the plan, of course, is going to be Cody Rhodes versus Roman, or The Rock versus Roman at WrestleMania, whatever. But if he's going to hold the title until WrestleMania, he still needs some more main eventers to come against him. And it can't only be Drew McIntyre and, who else? AJ Styles, probably, if he ever goes after the title or whatever. There's very few people that's a main eventer that could go after the title now. And they need some more people, to face Roman eventually. If their plan is to let him hold the titles up all the way up until WrestleMania. So yeah, that's what they need to do. But yeah, I don't got an issue with it. It's just, it was just great to see Karrion Kross back in the WWE. Looks like he's going to be on the SmackDown brand though. But yeah, very great stuff. So tonight's Friday Night SmackDown, the last segment was pretty damn great. The Gauntlet match earlier with the women's and the more contenders, it was pretty good. I'm glad that Shayna Baszler's finally getting a push. Ricochet defeating Happy Corbin was pretty good. Ricochet's finally getting a push as well. Kofi Kingston defeating Eric was whatever, pretty much. And the Viking Raiders dominating those local competitors. It was just the Viking Raiders dominating. It was just good stuff with that. And then Shinsuke Nakamura defeating Ludwig Kaiser was a pretty good match, but yeah, can't wait for him to take on Gunther next week on SmackDown for the IC title. So yeah, pretty good stuff. But yeah, that has been Friday Night SmackDown. So yeah, with tonight's SmackDown, I'll give it 8 stars. That's what I'll give it. It was a pretty good episode of SmackDown. Better than last week's episode and stuff like that. So yeah, it was a pretty good SmackDown. A lot of wrestling matches and yeah, pretty good stuff. Triple H is doing very great. But yeah, that has been my Friday Night SmackDown reviews. Like, subscribe to Team W Wrestling on YouTube, subscribe to my other channel, Word of Chris, and subscribe to this channel, Chris Bodegos, and follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I'll be down there in the description box. And yeah, I'll see you guys later for this Monday's Monday Night Raw reviews. See you guys later until then.